how far flung we have come and how far do we have to go. Let's rejoice this majestic journey this establishment had up to now. Let's raise our voice to make it even better. Let's take a vow. Now, a very warm good morning to one and all present here. My name is Sweena Ajmani and I will be your host till the end of the function. Now, let me welcome our treasured invitees, our honorable teachers and all, of course, the starling participants and the students present here. Before starting the program, it's a saying in India that we should vow the goddess Saraswati by a lamp lightning program before starting any important event. So for that, I would like to call respected Bibal sir, Arvind sir and Ajay sir, Supreet ma'am to please come forward and do the honors. Please clap everyone. Now, before calling the participants onto the stage, let me introduce the panel of jury. We are having our honorable Mr. Ajay Solanki sir. He is going to be the judge of today's contest and select the best of the best speaker, and even Arvind sir, sorry. And he is going to be, they both are going to be the judge of today's contest and the best, and they are going to select best of the best speakers. Before starting the contest, let me introduce to you that what is actually Just a Minute is all about. It is a speech competition. Basically, it's a public speaking competition that gives an opportunity to the students to speak their mind out on the topics they are being given with spontaneity, substance and sensibility under a given time pressure. They have to speak on the topic. The rules related to this topic are: first, it is compulsory for all the students to speak in English. Second, they are going to get a time limit of 1.5 minutes to speak on the topic. And after 1.5 minutes, as soon as the bell rings, you have to stop and then you have to move further. We will call the second participant. Now I see all the students are ready to come on the stage. Now who is going to break the ice? Who will start first? Now that's the main question. Everyone is curious to know that ma'am is going to call whom. So let's start with Rishi from YM1 batch, class 9th. Please everyone give a huge round of applause for Rishi.
When there is no strength, there's when there's no struggle, there's no strength. Good morning, everyone. Myself Rishi from 9th class YM1 batch, and today I'm going to share my thoughts on my strengths and my weaknesses. So, my character traits that I consider positive are my strengths. They include my dedication towards my goals, and I am good at sports, and I am polite in nature. I am good at sports, and my weaknesses include my introvert nature, which I am trying to overcome. I sometimes overthink, and thank you.
Okay, everybody clap for him. Thank you so much, Rishi, for sharing your words with us. Now I would like to call the second speaker from class YM1 batch, Adit. Please give a huge round of applause for Adit. Introduce yourself.
A very warm good morning to all of you present here. My name is Adit Sharma. I am a student from 9th batch. So today my topic is how can we create heaven on earth. So first of all, what heaven means. So we own have a different definition of heaven in our lives and ourselves. So basically heaven is just like an aura which has full positive energy. And later on, that positive energy is created in happiness. We should bring spirituality in order to make heaven. Spirituality deals with the stress by maintaining our patience and sense of forgiveness. I'm remembering a quote like, desires are the cause of suffering. So we should not desire more. And at the last, the take-home message is, remember good, remember truth. Remember, heaven is above you. And focus on happiness, not on constant. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Great job, Adit. Now, our next participant is from YM2 batch, Nishita, and she is going to share her views on the topic importance of yoga in students' life.
Introduce your topic first. Okay? Tell your topic first.
Good morning to one and all present here. Myself Nishita Parashar from class 9th. Today I am going to discuss about a very interesting topic, that is importance of yoga in students' life. Here the question arises, what is yoga? Bhagavad Gita says yoga is the journey of the self, through the self to the self. Yoga is the holistic technique of physical, mental, emotionally well-being. It is not an exercise. It is a process through which we can connect our true self, physically healthy, emotionally balanced, and mentally calm. What is the perfect time to do yoga? The best time to do yoga is before 9:30 a.m. in morning. In the student's life, there are lots of benefits of doing yoga. It maintains the blood circulation perfect in the body. It reduces stress. Regular practice of yoga removes depression. Yoga must be done daily to get all the benefits. Especially for students, yoga must be the compulsory part of the daily routine. Thank you.
That was great, Nishita, and I think it will help us a lot. Thank you so much. And we have next Maisha from YM1 batch, and she is going to tell about searching answers on Google is right or wrong.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Maisha Ali from YM1 batch, going to tell you about the topic searching homework on Google is right or wrong. Sometimes we use Google to search homework without even trying to solve it. When we do this, we saw that at the time we are able to do that homework, but afterward we forget about that. And due to this, it is caused that people who do this have high homework marks but low grades. According to me, this thing can be partially wrong and right, because Google is an application made by human being. But nowadays it can be said it is more knowledgeable than man. Man can do only what he know, and it doesn't cover up the backward past, and Google knows the past and present too. So some people consider that Google is much better. But students who rely on Google for answers have high homework score but low grades. Google is something which is applicable for only a few things, because it can't explain you like a teacher. A teacher helps you to understand things, conversates with you, and help you to do many things. Thank you.
Okay, that was great job, Maisha. And I think now we are going to listen to our teachers instead of Google, right? So our next participant is Kanishka Jain from XM2 batch. And she is going to speak on the topic how to lead a healthier life. Okay. Please give a huge round of applause.
Five a day. Keep you fit in every way. Food and veg are good to eat. Healthy food can be a treat. A very more good morning to one and all present here. My name is Kanishka Jain, and today I am going to present my views on the topic how to lead a healthier life. Now, let's all know first what health is. Health. According to World Health Organization, health is a state of being complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely freedom to disease or absences of any infirmity. Our health is very important for us. We should Our health is very important for us. We should exercise daily to keep our body fit and active. We should avoid junk food because it does not contain nutrients which are needed for our body to live a healthy life. We get vitamins, fats, carbohydrates, minerals and water from our green vegetables and fruits, or we get in from bodybuilding food. And at the last, I would like to say that if you care about yourself, you will get a healthy life. But you are wealthy doesn't mean you are healthy. Thank you.
Awesome, Kanishka. And I guess now we have learned to do yoga as well as how to live a healthy life. And our next participant on this note is Navdha from XM2 batch, and she is going to say on the topic, if I were a writer.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Navdha Gautam from XM2 batch. My topic is if I were a writer. Firstly, I have some questions for you guys. First question. Can anyone tell me how old the earliest writing is? Anyone?
Anybody?
No one? Okay. The earliest writing is 5,500 years old. Okay, so here I start. If I ever got a chance to become a writer, I would use my skills to change the world and their perseverance for literature and the writer. A writer wears his heart on his sleeves and serves to the reader on a platter. I want to become a person who has a lot of empathy and sensitivity in their heart, just like writers do. A writer uses his pen to bring out the issues which society is facing, but finds difficult to admit those problems. I also thought about writing a book, but it was so hard to choose a genre because I like so many genres. And one last thing I want to say is a writer lives 100 lives in one life. Thank you.
That was great, Navdha. And now we have Abhiman from XM2 batch, and he is going to talk about a very interesting topic, that is exams. Please give a huge round of applause. Of course, you all are going to love the topic.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhiman. My topic is exams. So I have a question
Keep
for
quiet.
everyone. Who has fear of exams? Raise your hand. Okay, many of them. So I'll start my speech. So the day of exam is just like a hell in which you enter and you cannot get out of it, because as you go in the class you find this teacher who's really strict, so you cannot even cheat. So though exams teach us new things, it does not get fun without some cheating. The most awkward situation comes when the teacher calls out your marks in the whole class. For me it is, because the marks decide, when you go home, the marks decide that will you get a gift or a belt on your back and a doctor's bill with that. That's a common thing for everyone. It also motivates us a lot. It reminds us about the teachings our teacher gave us and the scoldings we heard from our parents. I will end my speech by saying two lines. पेपर की रोटी नोट्स का अचार, पेपर की रोटी नोट्स का अचार, बुक्स की चटनी क्वेश्चंस का बाहर. Thank you.
Okay, that was nice. Very good. Abhiman,
continue.
And now I
क्या बोल रहे
guess.
थे?
Okay, complete it. Abhiman, come back on the stage and complete your lines. Okay. Okay.
पेपर की रोटी नोट्स का अचार, बुक्स की चटनी क्वेश्चंस का बाहर, टीचर की दुश्मनी दोस्त का प्यार, मुबारक है आपको एग्जाम का त्योहार. थैंक यू.
That was awesome. Give a huge round of applause to him. Thank you so much, Abhiman, for sharing your views with us. And next, I guess after exams, the next thing we come up in our mind is our friends. Definitely. So, the next student whom I'm going to call on stage is Praveen from MBI. And he is going to share his views on a friend in need and a friend indeed. Definitely.
Good morning, respected teacher and my dear students. Today, I came from residential campus from MBI. My topic is a friend is need, but in
a friend in need is a friend indeed.
A friend is need a friend indeed. So a friend, an ancient proverb describably to. So a true friend is who only to stand where at a difficult times. So a true he or she always to the makes a effort motivate to yourself. So advantage of a true friends is to get more learn habits and etiquettes. I am happy that I have a friend to that I am happy that also I have a friend. His name is Mrityunjay Sharma. He is my neighbor in Agra. Thank you.
Okay, clap for him, everyone. And I guess that we all need friend time to time. And with this, our next contestant is Anushka Pandey, and she is going to tell you how to overcome your fear. The fear which you all told that you have of exams. Let's listen how you can overcome that. Please give a huge round of applause. At least clap for her, encourage her.
Good morning, all of you. My name is Anushka from YM1 Batch from Silverbell School. My topic is overcoming fear. As the Bible say, have I not commanded you? Be courageous and do not be afraid and do not be discouraged. Your God will be with you wherever you go. See, what can fear make of us? Fear can take us the darkest place we can ever be. It is the greatest obstacle in the way of our success, though it is naturally to human life, but it may sometimes hold us back from doing things we can do or we want to do. The fear of failure is one of the most fear that a human experience in a daily phase of a life. But it is beneficial in these situations to question unfavorable or unreasonable beliefs. Face on heads concern it beneficially. Thank you.
Okay, that was amazing. Anushka, thank you so much. And our next contestant is Vanshika Sharma from Silver Bells School, and she's going to speak on the topic role of media in a crime prevention. Please give a huge round of applause, at least clap for her.
Good morning everyone, I'm Vanshika from class 9 from Silverbell School. My topic is importance and role of media in crime prevention. The medias, the most powerful entity on earth. They have power to make innocent guilty and to make guilty innocent. That's the power. Because they can control mind of masses. Media is a very source of mass communication and connection with people. Sources like radios, televisions, newspaper, etc. directly or indirectly contribute to the rate of criminality. Information conveyed by media regarding sensational crime and does awaken the public concern and activates the criminal law of administration to take steps to prevent the reoccurrence of heinous crime. It must give us true information without any biasness and being just and fair. Media is a vital part to play along with police to investigate. It must investigation by manifested. As 77% of population relies on media modes in different modes. As 27% relies on online aggregators like Google, etc. 21% population relies on online media, 13% relies on newspaper, and 16% relies on newspaper. Hence, we can say that the media has an imperative role in crime prevention. Thank you.
Wow, that was nice. Thank you so much, Vanshika. Now, we have our next contestant from NCHN 2 batch, Twinkle, and she is going to share her views on the topic, development of science is a blessing or curse.
Science is that golden key that helps us to escape from the door of problems in the world. Good morning everyone, my name is Twinkle Sharma from class 9th NCHN2 batch. My topic is development of science, a blessing or a curse. So systematic, comprehensive investigation and exploration of nature's causes and effects or science helps in our daily life as it makes it more comfortable and peaceful. The science also helps in mankind as we can achieve the greatest milestones. Science and technology also helps the country for its development. But have you ever wondered that we have enough resources in our country, but still our country is developing? It is because almost 40% of the population of India don't have the value of resources. For example, some people just buy the resources to show how rich they are without even knowing its actual use. And some people just make joke of the resources to get some attention, whether on social media, etc. Remember, there's nothing like development of science is a blessing or curse. It just depends on the man whether to use it as a blessing or to misuse it as a curse. 8 out of 10 people wants to get rich in their life, but some of them, or I can say very few of them, really get success in their life. This is because they not only focus on the future money they get, but also the present treasure with them, that is knowledge and science. And the people which do not get success in their lives just focus on the future money and compare their lives with someone else, for example, on social media. And the end result, they get blaming or complaining that they do not have enough resources. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's family's financial condition was not good, but still he supported his family and he never gave up on his studies. So this proves that it not matters how many resources you have, it just matters how resourceful you are. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's success is flying like an inspiration nowadays. So that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Wow, that was an outstanding performance by Twinkle. And I guess science and technology is very important in all of us life. So now let's call our next contestant, Ashutosh from NCHN2 batch. And he's going to talk about a time I was brave. Please clap, everyone.
Good morning to all present here. Myself Ashutoshan of class 9 NCHN2 batch. My topic is a time I was brave. So today I want to share a story of that time when I found myself in a brave and unexpected encounter with a dog. So it was a regular afternoon when I decided to take a walk in the neighborhood. As I strolled along the peaceful streets, enjoying the sunshine, I noticed a friendly looking dog wagging its tail in the nearby yard. As an animal lover, I couldn't resist the urge to say hello. However, as I approached, the dog's behavior suddenly changed. Without a warning, the dog began barking fiercely and was chasing after me. My heart raced and panic took hold of me. In that moment, I had two choices: succumb to fear and let it overtake me, or summon my bravery and face the challenge head on. I chose the latter. With every ounce of courage, I ran as fast as I could, desperately trying to put a distance between myself and the relentless dog. My legs burned and my breath came and gasped, but I refused to give up. I zigzagged through the neighborhood, trying every trick to confuse and discourage the persistent canine. After some time, I managed to lose the sight of the dog and found a safe place to catch my breath. I realized something important. I faced my fear, acted swiftly, and kept a level head in a stressful situation. I discovered my own bravery that day. It reminded me that bravery is not the absence of fear, but rather our ability to confront it and persevere. So let this story be a reminder that bravery exists within each and every one of us, whether it's facing a problem, overcoming a difficult situation, or navigating the uncertainties of life. But always remember that you have the power to be brave. Thank you.
Wow, that was bravo, Ashutosh, and I must say that each one of us should get a story like you about their bravery. And now let's call upon our next contestants, and that's Ayush from NCHN2 batch, and he's going to speak on the topic My Dream Job. Please everyone give a huge round of applause. क्लैप तब तक नहीं रुकनी चाहिए आपकी जब तक कंटेस्टेंट यहाँ ना पहुँच जाए. थैंक यू.
Good morning, one and all present here. Myself, Ayush Raj, and today I am going to discuss about the topic my dream job. My dream job is become an ethical hacker, where I want to serve for my country. Hacker. It is a very scary word, isn't it? Hackers are classified in 3 types: white hat hacker, grey hat hackers, and black hat hackers. While ethical hacking falls under the category of white hat hacking, in which and individuals either support their nation or make their agency to serve their country. I am inspired by Karen Elzari's work for his nation, and I can remember his inspiring and insightful quote that hackers are just like an artist, while others see only flaws and they see the beauty. Thanks.
Amazing, Ayush. Thank you so much for sharing your views with us. Our next contestant is again from NCHN 2 batch, and it's Murud, and he's going to tell you all what is the importance of education in your life.
Respected teachers and all my dear friends, a wonderful morning to all of you. On this special occasion, I would like to speak some words on the topic, the importance of education. Education is one of the most invaluable things in our life. Education is what shapes us into proper human being. It allows us to gain knowledge about the world and around us and become wiser. Education also fosters values such as discipline, confidence, empathy, and teamwork. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Murud, for sharing your views. And our next contestant is from YM1 batch, that is Aman, and he is going to tell all of you about his inspiration. That is, what is his inspiration in life. Everybody clap. Thank you.
Inspiration is the key to hard work. So we have to know what is inspiration. Inspiration is a type of a force that can change your life into a better life. So in this planet, everyone has an inspiration. So my inspiration is my father and mother, means parent. So parent do their hard work. So parent do their hard work and motivate me to do better work in my life. And the other motivator is my resonance teachers and faculties, that they work hard and teach us very well and clear our all the doubt. That is means clear our valid doubt, that inspire me, and I have to work for better to achieve good marks. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Aman. And our next contestant is Achut from YM1 batch, and he is going to share his life in Kota. Okay, clap. It's about your city.
Good morning, all of you. Today I am talking about life in Kota. Kota is famous for its coaching institutes. Life in Kota is fast-paced and interesting. The city is always buzzing with activities and there is never a dull mood. The people here are welcoming and friendly, and the food is delicious. The weather must be little extreme, but it's all the part of the experience. I personally love living in Kota because of the opportunities it provides to the education and personal growth. But one can take toll on its mind because the competition for performing. However, the city remains a heaven for the students preparing for competitive exams. Overall, the city is challenging but also rewarding. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Achut. And I guess, yes, of course, people here are welcoming and friendly. So welcome your next friend, that is Aryan. And he's going to speak about which country do I admire the most other than India. Be welcoming and friendly. Clap. Thank you.
Good morning, teachers and my dear friends. My name is Aryan, but I am from class 9 YM1 batch. And my topic is, which country do I admire the most other than India? The country which I admire the most other than India is Japan. Because the people of Japan are very punctual. They never waste time and they use their time very wisely. They are hardworking, they never give up. And as we all know that Japan is the only country which suffered from the scourge of nuclear weapon. But still they recovered and they come back. They are also creative and I like their tradition. As we know, the anime and the craze of anime and manga series. And this is the only thing which I like about them. And the way of they live, they are very cleanliness is very important in their tradition. And I want to say that Japan, the whole country Japan is a pure invention. And there is no such country and there are no such people. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Aryan. And our next contestant is Pranavi, and she is going to speak on the topic, the impact of music on the brain. Please clap for her. And as I've told you, be welcoming and friendly. You are in quota.
Good morning everyone. My name is Pranavi Kumawat from YM1 batch. Today I am going to tell on a topic, impact of music on brain. Music is a form of melody that helps us to relieve our stress and anxiety. It is the best way of healing the stress. When we listen music, it helps our brain functioning better and it activates our brain and it keeps us calm. Hans Christian Andersen said that when where words fail, music speaks. This means that anyone can give comfort or advice by words, but sometimes it fails to express one's intention. Music, on the other hand, works in such situations. So in the end, I will say that music as a hobby is best alternative indeed, and being skilled in any component of music is a gift of God. So we all live with music. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pranavi. And I guess music really works well for all of us. Now our next contestant is from XM1 batch, and it's Mayank, and he is going to speak on the topic positive thinking. I guess Mayank is favorite of all. Okay, at least clap for him. What was after making noise? Stop. बस इतना ही फेवरेट था. Come Mayank. Leave your paper over there. Come fast.
Good morning, teachers and my dear friends. I am Mayank Joshi from XM1 batch. My topic is positive thinking. So, what is positive thinking? Positive thinking is a optimistic attitude in which we take things in positive way. We think that if we are in a negative situation, we have to think positive always.
No need to laugh.
What are now talking about the benefits of positive thinking? First, our health is good. Second, when we think negative thing, we are in anxiety, stress, frustration. So when we think positive, we are out of this. And if you do not know how to think positively, you have to only read newspapers and read about successful people, how to take inspiration. You only get inspiration by reading the articles of successful people. Now talking why positive thinking is important. It is important because if you are in stress, you think that you have no chance to survive. But if you think positively, you can get out of the bad situation and turning into its good situation. If now the main thing, if you sit with negative people, you also get negative thoughts. So please be careful about your partners. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mayank, and there is no need to laugh on anybody in between the speech, okay, all of you. No one will laugh in between. Be positive and welcome everyone with a positive heart, okay? No need to laugh on anyone. Our next contestant is Kashmi from XM1 batch, and she is going to speak on the topic offline and online classes. At least give a huge round of applause.
Good morning, one and all present over here. I, Kashmi Rathore from XM1 batch, is today here to participate in Just a Minute competition. And my today's topic is offline versus online mode of classes. I guess each of you have been attended the offline and online mode of classes both, right? From where the online mode of classes has started. It is started when the COVID-19 pandemic that had brought a dynamic shift in the world of education system and that shut down the physical classrooms. At that time, the online mode of education has been started. Online mode of education is a site of virtual classes and a theoretical lectures apart. But that distracted a lot of students and they wasted their time, right? That's why I personally take offline mode of education more effectively than online mode. The main thing that I admire most about offline mode of education is that students get directly interact with their teachers. Stories become more understandable when we learn it contactly and our doubts get solved intensely at the same time. Offline mode of education is one of the method that is being practiced from the thousands of years culturally, and that is a traditional method of teaching. But that too didn't define that online mode has only disadvantages. Both the mode of education have their own criteria on their sectors. They both have their disadvantages, demerits, and effective ways in their own sectors. But we can't replace them by each of them. My final words are, that doesn't matter if it's an offline mode or online mode of feature, that both are for an educational purpose and we should use them wisely. Thank you, and thank you for cooperating me. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Kashmi. That was fantastic. And our next contestant is from XM1 batch, and that is Madhav. And he is going to speak on the topic, books are our companions. I guess again, too famous. Yes? At least clap, welcome him up till the stage without any voice, without any volume. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. So my topic is books are like companions. You know what is the meaning of companions? Obviously friends. So books are like our friends. Only if we treat them like a friends. Most of you treat them like an enemy, you know. So if you treat them like a friends, they will obviously help you. And you know, in many phases of the life, only books are those who help us. And even our friends and relatives, they leave us. But there are only books who help us in many of the topics. So let me ask you a question. How many of you treat books like your friends or like your enemy? Yeah. Everybody like an enemy. You know, if you treat them like an enemy, they will be the worst competitor. And if you treat them like your friends, they'll help you. So please treat them like a friends. And let me tell you a story. For example, your parents tell you, when you are in the school, your parents must have tell you that you should make a good friends. A friend who is good in studies and not a backbencher one. Whereas the books are like a friends who are good in studies or even the backbencher one. So there are two types of books, subjective books and like your modules, and another is a comic books. You must have all make the friends like comic books, you know. Nobody has a friend like a physics or biology book. Nobody likes them. But they both are not equally same. They both teaches you another things. They taught us stories, and whereas the physics biology teaches the future, and both are equally important for your life. So please, not please, you should make them your friend only, not your enemy, because they'll equally harm you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Madhav. Madhav, but you have not told us that books are your friend or enemy. Okay. Definitely, definitely. Okay. So thank you so much. And now our next contestant is from XN1 batch, and it's Shantanu, and he is going to speak on the topic zero. Because the topic is zero, that's why you are not clapping? Better. Thank you.
Hello, good morning friends. How are you? Yes, the topic of my today is zero, and myself Shantanu Deshmukh from XN1 batch. Yes, ma'am.
Keep quiet.
First of all, I want to ask you a question. Who invented zero? Yes, as we all know that the great Indian mathematician who is Aryabhat invented zero. And first of all, now let us discuss about its significance, numerical significance. Its numerical significance. It is the zero is not only a number, but also it is a numerical value. Do you know about numerical value? Yes. Okay. Then now let us discuss about its binary significance. It also has a binary significance. It is one of the digits used in binary coding. You all know about the binary coding. Yes. Then now I will tell you about it. Binary coding is used in so many sectors such as computers, laptops, and other which involves computers, digital coding, and digital circuits. And therefore, the zero has an amazing significance in the whole life of ours, and it has amazing significance in science and technology. Thank you for patience listening, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Shantanu. Our next contestant is Harshvardhan from XN1 batch, and he is going to speak on importance of co-curricular activities. Only these many students are listening. Bas, khatam. Clap.
Good morning, everyone. So, warm greetings from myself. I am Harshvardhan Singhada from XN1 batch. And today I want to speak on the merits. Basically, you can say that the benefits of co-curricular activities. So, how many of you know that what are co-curricular activities? Please raise your hands. No one?
OD. OD is your favorite thing.
Okay, so let me tell you. Co-curricular activities are the activities that are carried outside the classrooms, and they also help in your classroom teachings, or they basically give you practical knowledges. And I can bet most of them have their OD as their best lecture. Did you agree? Okay, so all of them you have the OD as their best lecture. So what exactly are the benefits of co-curricular activities? They broadens your intellectual knowledge. Mostly classroom is referred at intellect, but they also help in co-curricular activities also help in intellectual knowledge. They broadens your persistence of vision, and also they give you practical knowledge like team spirit after sports. Also nowadays educational government could not resist to take actions on co-curricular activities because it helps you in classroom learnings also. It basically refreshes you. So I can say that co-curricular is one of the most important aspects of classroom teaching. By that word, I end this, and thank you all for being a patient audience.
Thank you so much, Harshvardhan. And our next contestant is Sajjan from XN1 batch, and he is going to speak on the topic India of my dreams. Only this much famous he is. Clap for him, no, without any voice, without any volume. No need to take out voices.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sajjan Raj. Today's my topic is India of my dream. Every Indian people have dreamed to make our country big and democratically successful. My Indian dream, my dream in India is to make my country democratically successful and remove all corruption and political agendas and all terrorist attacks, etc. My Indian, in my dream India, I think that every Indian people have need to sacrifice for their country. My dream India is achieved when every Indian people sacrifice for their country. And for Durga Ma, who is for Bharat Mata, who is an allegory of Indian Constitution and India. She is a symbol of strength. And in my dream India, women are respected and seen as equal to men. And thank you.
Okay, that was a good job, Sajan. And now our next contestant is Jyotirmay from XN1 batch, and he's going to tell us about action speaks louder than words. No need to do this. Oh, clapping is enough.
Good morning, everyone present here. Myself Jyotirmay Das, and I am serving my speech on accents speak louder than words. In our fake country, there are many political leaders who take promise, but they cannot fulfill that. And we met many people around us who takes promise, but they are also failed to complete that by using meaningful action. In past, we know that Mahatma Gandhi, who led India towards independence via non-violence, and Nelson Mandela also, who sacrificed a decade of age for removing apartheid system from South Africa. Those people who follow their words by action are really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jyotirmay. And of course, your clapping will speak louder than your words. So it's better that not to make any voice. And our next participant is Sanidhya from XN1 batch, and he is going to speak on the topic smartphones, blessing or curse.
Good morning one and all present here. Today I am going to express my views on smartphones. One of the greatest inventions of the 20th century is a smartphone. If it is used properly, it can be a blessing, but if misused, it can prove to be a curse. Smartphone addiction can negatively impact your life by increasing depression, or smartphones can also diminish your ability to concentrate and to think deeply or creatively, and can even distract you from important tasks.
Slowly.
Excessive usage of smartphones can disrupt your sleep, which can lead to serious impact to your overall mental health. So smartphone is both a boon and a curse. It depends upon us how we use it. Thank you for listening to me so attentively.
Thank you so much, Sanidhya. You have spoken about a very important topic, that is the smartphones. And now our next contestant is Nupur, again from XN1 batch, and she is going to share her views on the topic importance of goal setting.
A goal without a plan is just a wish. Hello everyone, greetings from my side. I'm Nupur Pandya, a recovering awkward person from class 10th XN1 batch. Today, I'm going to be telling my views on something really valuable, setting up your goals for the future. Here's what goals are. Your vision for the future. Have you ever imagined what your goals in life are? It could be buying a huge house or owning a Bugatti like Andrew Tate did. But why is goal setting so important? It's because goal setting provides us with a direction in life. They help us stay motivated and feel focused. They lead to success both in personal as well as professional lives. But what if we do not set up goals in our life? If we do not set up goals in our life, it's really easy. It's easy to let your life spoil in making a living, instead building up a life. We all have a choice, either to make a living or design a life. Not wanting to be the next Sandeep Maheshwarian here, I want you all to know that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Being said that, I thank you all for being patient with me, and I wish that you may not only have a great day, but a great journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nupur. That was incredible. And our next contestant is Ran Vijay from XN1 batch. And he is again going to share with us the same topic, that is my inspiration in life. Let's listen what is his inspiration in life. Please give a huge round of applause, everyone. It actually encourages the person who is coming on the stage to speak.
The one who can speak is the one who can lead. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ranvijay Singh Jadon, and I am present on the stage of Auditorium CG Tower 1 Resonance on the occasion of Just a Minute competition. And today's my topic is my inspiration in life. What is inspiration and where do you get it from? You can get inspiration in any part of your day. Like, for example, if I talk about myself, and even you guys can also relate, when we see our teachers giving their 100% either in class or either in DAO classes to make us understand a small topic, and they spend hours on us to make us understand the topic. We also get inspired. If I talk about myself, I also get highly inspired that why don't I give my 100% to be their ideal student. And there are some bad inspirations too. If we stay in the bad company, you can see that when someone gets in a bad company, they're inspired to do bad things and gets into bad stuff and continues the cycle. This is called the virtuous cycle. And now, at last, I'd like to tell that my inspiration of my life are all those motivational speakers, public speakers, and all those teachers who helped me and inspired me to overcome my stage fear, and that is the reason I'm standing in front of you all. And a wise man once said, life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself, and inspiration is something that can help you around. Thank you, and have a nice day.
That was a great ending, Ran Vijay. And now we have Divyansh from XN1 batch, and he's going to speak on the topic gender discrimination. Please give a huge round of applause. After sitting at your seat. Take your seat, Ran Vijay, and then clap. Clap, everyone, please. Thank you.
Good morning, Gokulda. So, my today's topic is gender discrimination. So, have you ever wondered that why you are or anyone is judged by their genders? Means if if two job applicants are males and females, that they are differentiated or not on their abilities but on the basis of their gender. And in education, sometimes the girls are not given that much quality education than boys. And the gender discrimination is not only about the girls, and it's also about the boys. For example, when the boys cry or they express their feelings, they are said that don't do the things like girls. And we have studied in 9th class that in French Revolution that women get right to vote late in 1945. And in India, before independence, in unorganized sector, the girls are not differentiated. Girls are differentiated on the basis of their differentiated on the basis of their genders. For example,
Keep your mic straight.
For example, if And have you ever wondered that not only about the jobs, it's about the housewives? Have you ever thought that if your mother do not wake up in the morning and didn't make lunch for you, will you go empty stomach full day? No, it will be a horrifying day. So thanks your mother for making your lunch and preparing you for the school and doing other work so that you can give the best in your studies. And stop differentiating people on the basis of their genders, but on the basis of their capabilities. Thank you for having so much patient audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Divyansh. And our next contestant is from NCHN 1 batch, Himanshu, and he's going to share his views on significance of teacher in life. I guess you all should listen on it. Okay, he's going to speak on corruption. Okay, clap everyone.
Good morning to everyone present here. Myself Himanshu, and today I am here to enlighten you the darker side of our society, corruption. So when I say the word corruption, what comes to your mind? There are some bad guys are doing some dirty jobs, and you are thinking that you are not involved in the dirty jobs. You are wrong. It's all about you and me. So first of all, we see what's corruption. So what we think about corruption, that we just blame government and some sort of employee who is doing it, for example, policemen. And it's 100% wrong. But do you think that you are also not involved in these types of stuffs? No, you are. Let me explain. For example, you are going on a holiday with your family and a policeman stops you. And the policeman finds out that your father was speeding and was not wearing a seat belt. Now, the policeman fines you 5,000 rupees. Now, what do you think what's going to be happen? Scenario 1, your father will give him 5,000 rupees as a, basically the punishment. Or scenario 2, your father will just ask for a lease, basically to grease the palm of the policeman. In simple words, to bribe him, and basically he just make the same deal in the 1,000 rupees. Now your father happy, the policeman happy, all set. Now society is saying that policeman is corrupt. No man, the policeman is corrupt because you are ready to make him corrupt. It's not his fault alone. No, it's not his fault alone. Now, if you are thinking that you are not doing anything wrong, then you are not affected by the corruption, it's wrong. If someone else is doing it, you are also affected by it. The great man Albert Einstein once said that if the world is not destroyed by the one who is evil, but by the one who see evil without do anything. The factors which can be affect you while corruption is this: first, lack of opportunity. If someone else is getting a job and then you just pay some extra amount for getting the job, it's a corruption. And lack of justice. And we all guys know that how justice is being fluctuated by the power and money. It's all about corruption. In today's world, if there is corruption and you have money and power, you have money and power, there is no rules and regulations for you. And without rules and regulations, we are just like animals. So at last, I just want to say that we have to stop this by uniting ourselves and make this world better for us and our future generations.
Thank you so much, Himanshu, for sharing your thoughts. And now we have Honorable Lish Gupta sir among us. Please give him a huge round of applause. Our next contestant is Anushka from NCHN 1 batch, and she is going to share her views on the topic learning from failure. Everybody, please clap for her.
In the Franklin world of Roosevelt, true success comes from perseverance and endurance. True success comes from embracing every failure, and true success comes from the positive side of every failure. A very warm good morning to one and all present here, all the dignitaries and my dear fellow friends. I am Anushka from class 9th NCH1 batch, and today I am here among you all to represent my views on learning from failure. So, failure, relatable to everybody, right? But what is the actual meaning of failure? Maybe we see it practically then when we were working hard on something and putting our all efforts in it, but it all goes in vain and it resulted as a failure. But if we see it from the positive side, then fail means first attempt in learning. So, you all know what? We learn more from our failures than from our success, because when we know that what were the things that doesn't work the first time, so that then we can adjust it the second time, and also we find ourselves in this process. The second thing is, you know what? Failing again and again and still hardworking in the hope that you will find your success someday is the greatest accomplishment by ourselves for us. The third thing is, if we fail at something, then don't worry. That doesn't mean that we failed at everything. There are other chances also. So, instead of getting depressed, we should work hard more this time, and while we're working hard, we should keep this in mind that the dedication and passion toward works must come right from here, because if we decide to do something, then we can definitely do it. Lastly, when I end my speech with a quote, that is, failure isn't the opposite of success. Failure isn't the opposite of success, but it is a part of success. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Anushka, for such a powerful performance. And our next contestant is Aditya, and he is going to share his views on the topic Generation Gap. Please give him a huge round of applause, everyone. Encourage him so that he can speak well.
A very good morning to an all present here. I am Adit from NCH1 batch, and today I will talk about generation gap. Generation gap is a prevalent phenomenon which occurs due to the differences between the younger and the older generations. It encompasses of varying attitudes, behavior, values, and beliefs. The rapid technological advancements and the ever-changing societal norms contribute to this gap. For instance, the younger generation, having grown up with technology, feels it more comfortable to use technology than the older generations. Each generation has been shaped by the events and trends of their time, leading to entirely different perspectives and priorities. While generation gap can sometimes lead to misunderstandings and conflicts, it is not always necessarily bad, as it also provides new opportunities for collaboration and innovation. However, it's important for the generations to communicate and listen to each other's perspective and find common ground to bridge the gap. Bridging the gap requires understanding, respect, and open communication between the age groups. By doing so, the generations can learn from each other and appreciate the differences and create a more inclusive and understanding society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aditya. And on this note, let's call our next contestant. It's Samriddhi from NCHN1 batch, and she is going to speak and talk about the 3 things without which she cannot live. Clap.
Good morning, one and all present here. Myself, Samriddhi Goyal, and my today's topic is 3 things which I cannot live without. Many people of you think that we can't live without food, air, water, family, friends, etc., etc. But in my opinion, I can't live without my name. I want to ask you something, that if you don't have name, what teachers or your friends call you? So I think my name is very important, which makes me present in today, and people know me. And the second thing is creativity. Creativity makes you make your name, and which changes with your time, that I am traveling with time and getting innovative time to time. My third thing is knowledge. as well as creativity, and to make name, we need knowledge. And knowledge make us from ground to sky with ninth cloud. But I think knowledge as well as is one of the key to success. And my last note, I have to complete my speech with, I want to make my name and I want to become an identity of my name. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Samruddhi. And I guess we all should learn that we should select our things wisely instead of selecting phone as a basic thing which we can't live without. Okay. So our next contestant is Diksha from XM1 batch, and she is going to talk about rise of technology. Please clap for her.
The rise of technology. A warm welcome to all the students, all the teachers present here. My name is Diksha, and today I'm going to deliver some words on technology, which has taken a tremendous role in our society, in our day-to-day life. So, technology. What is technology? So, anyone know? Like, what is technology? Anyone? Okay, so technology is an application of scientific ideas to develop a machine or a device. For what? किसके लिए use करते हैं हम technology? Yes, for the needs of human beings. So, the innovation of phones, laptops, television, and so many, these are used for what? Entertainment, for our entertainment, for our satisfaction. So, today, and the thing is that technology has not only helped us with the digital purpose. It has also helped us in the medical science for so many medicines and technologies of using something like transplant of something knees or a brain, or for someone who don't have a brain. Anyways, so if we talk about the technology, there are some digital technology known as social media. Okay, but the children's have, like, they are so pro of the social media that like some plays video game. Okay, that's a digital technology. Video games like PUBG, BGMI, Valorant. PUBG, BGMI,
Okay,
Valorant.
everyone stand up. And give a huge round of applause to our honorable chief guest. Okay, no need to shout. Slow down. Everybody sit down. Be seated.
So in social media, everyone is pro to video games like PUBG, BGMI, Valorant, and so many. And the social media too, like Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Discord, Twitter. So, and after that, some students or some people are obsessed with that. Some are just depressed with that. So at the last, I would say that that technology, we should use technology in a limit.
Boys, be quiet.
We should use technology in a limit, and we should use it in a productive way. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Diksha, for sharing your amazing thoughts with us. And next we have Yojit from NCHN 1 batch, and he's going to share his views on importance of time management. Okay, till the time Yojit comes back, let's call our next contestant, Ishan from NCHN 1 batch, and he's going to share his greatest fear. Please give a huge round of applause, everyone.
So hello everyone present here. I am Ishan Pathak and I am here to tell you about my greatest fear. But there is a problem for me, that I don't know my greatest fear. But there are some fears which I face. And the fear I want to tell you is I am facing on this stage right now. So it is not a stage fear. It is not my stage fear. What is it? Okay. So I have a problem that when I don't know anything about a topic, like the greatest fear. And someone calls me, "Hey Ishan, come on the stage and talk about this topic for at least 2 minutes." So I am unable to speak anything about this. So now I am here on the stage. So how I am able to speak in just a minute competition. So how I am able to speak? What is my encouragement? My encouragement is from my mother and Birbal sir. My mother always supported me, but the new member of my encouragement is Birbal sir. So how I got encouragement from him? When I met first time from Birbal sir asked me, "What is the spelling of 40?" So I said, "F-O-R-T-Y. He said, "Wrong," in a very lovely manner. Then I said, "F-O-U-R-T-Y. Then he said, "Now it is wrong." Then I realized that I must be confident. I must be confident for an answer. If anyone asks me a question that, "What is the spelling of 40?" So I must be confident on my answer because I know it. I must not change my answer. Okay, so I think I am selected. Okay, so why I am selected for this extempore? I am selected from this extempore in selection by Supreet ma'am. What Supreet ma'am said in our class for the selection, she said, "You have to select your own topic." So I am confident of my topic. What I have to speak, I know it very well. So I speak about it very well, and Supreet ma'am selected me. Previous year I was selected because I said a shlok of Sanskrit of Mahabharata related to Prakriti element. That's why in my class, everyone English is very good. All of my classmates are very fluent in English. My competition is very tough. So how can I compete them? In the previous year, I used Sanskrit and said a shlok. Ma'am selected me, but at that time I was facing stage fear and I was unable to say anything. But now I am able to. Speak. So I think I must end here. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Ishan, for sharing your fear with us. And of course, let us know that whatever we are speaking, we should speak it with confidence. And on this note, our next contestant is Yojit from NCHN 1 batch, and he is going to speak on the topic importance of time management. Please give a huge round of applause to Yojit. Only these many people are sitting.
Hello everyone, a pleasant good morning to one and all present here. I am Yojit standing before you to present you a small speech on time management. So before I start, I would like to ask you a question whether you are using your time 100% efficiently or not. I know the answer of the most of you will be no, and I am also one of them. Time is what we want the most, but it is also the thing which we use the worst. Time management is the process of organizing and managing your time. It also has many benefits. When you manage your time, nothing is impossible to achieve for you. According to some of the successful people, time management plays an important factor which plays a major role in achieving your success. I would like to conclude by saying that God has given time equally for everyone. But the one who uses it perfectly will grow, and the rest will not. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Yojit, for sharing your views with us. And our next contestant is Parth from NCHN 1 batch, and he is going to talk about significance of teacher in life. Please give a huge round of applause. He is going to talk about a favorite topic, significance of your teachers.
Good morning everyone. My name is Parth from class 9. So today my topic is significance of teachers in my life. So I would like to ask one question from you. What do you want to become in your future? I know many of you will say, I want to become a doctor or I want to become an engineer. So becoming an engineer or a doctor is a success for you. So for success, you need three things. First, listening to our teachers. Second, hard work. And third is consistency. I would like to give you an example. Imagine you are a tree and the knowledge of our teacher is like the raw material for making an unripened fruit. And your hard work and your consistency makes the unripened fruit ripened. Now, the fruit you get is always sweet and is also your success. Now, what do you get from my example? Teacher is one of the essential component of our success. Now, not only academic, but teacher also helps in non-academics. Like, if I educate a cow, what will be the difference between you and the cow? I know many of you will not get the difference, but the cow is not civilized and we are civilized. How do we get civilized? We have our ethics and we have our own manners. That's how we get civilized. So, who taught us this ethics and civilized us? Obviously, our teachers, who always try to improve our manners and make us civilized. Now, according to me, teacher has the most respectable position in the world. Yes, also according to our granthas, teacher is the most respectable person for you in the world. And now I think teacher occupation is itself a success, because every successful person or every success, all routes always navigates towards our teachers. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.
Thank you so much, Parth, for sharing your views. And I must say that path of one's success goes through our teachers and parents only, everyone. Keep remembering this line. And now our next contestant is Tanish, and he's going to speak on the topic knowledge is power. Please give him a huge round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tanish Raj. I am from class 9th, and today I will be speaking on the topic knowledge is power. Let me begin. Have you ever gone shopping? Well, imagine that you are in a market right now and you want to buy new shoes. You don't, except for the fact that you don't know anything about the place, you are unfamiliar to the area. Luckily for you, you have a friend with you who just knows where to find a good pair of boots in the place. Had it been you on your own, you might not have found what you were looking for exactly. But the point I'm trying to make here is that you didn't have sufficient knowledge in that particular time, in that particular scenario, and you found yourself in a pickle. This doesn't only apply to shopping. Ever had a tough time in class because you didn't revise your fundamentals properly? Or maybe you couldn't find a good hiding spot in a game of hide and seek and kept losing. In all of these cases, you could say that you didn't have enough knowledge. So, what is knowledge? It is the information required by you to do a particular task. Let me give you another example. Sometimes when politicians are delivering their speeches, they tend to misuse a word or a sentence, which they unknowingly do, but still it goes against the public. This angers the people and makes the party lose a lot of its support. So, let me come to my conclusion. Knowledge can be a very powerful tool. It can make a person who is using it, commanding it wisely, into a king. But it can also turn those who are using it in a fool's manner into ruins. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tanish. That was so true that knowledge clears many parts of life. And on this note, let's call on our next contestant, that's Himang from NCHN 1 batch, and he's going to tell us about lesson that I learned from a great personality. Please give him a huge round of applause, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. I am Himang Singh, and today I'll be presenting my topic, lessons that I learned from a great personality. Now, as you all know, throughout history, there have been many capable people and individuals that have made an impeccable mark on humanity. Today, I'd like to share some great lessons from those great personalities. First, let's talk about the great and brilliant physician, Albert Einstein. From Albert Einstein, the person who gave the theory of relativity and many other concepts that changed the understanding of our universe. I learned from him the importance and power of imagination and curiosity. If you have imagination, you can do anything. If you have curiosity, you can find out anything. And he has also... Now, let's talk about the brilliant innovating inventor, Thomas Alva Edison, who illuminated the whole world with his invention of the light bulb. And from him, I learned resilience and perseverance, due to which he never failed. He has failed many times, but he never gave up. And due to him not giving up, he finally achieved success. He reminded me that knowledge is not stagnant, but constantly evolving. He told me, he reminded me that that failure is the stepping stone to success. It is not the end, except it is the part which makes you grow and you can learn. It is the opportunity where you can learn and grow. And in the end, I would like to say that all of these lessons are profound, and if we embody them, and then we can also make a remark on humanity and for history. And they also remind me, because of their legacies, that the human potential is boundless and we can achieve anything. Thank you and have a warm day.
Thank you so much, Himang. That was a good job. Now, let me call on stage our next contestant, that is from XM1 batch, Khushi. And she is going to share her views on man is the architect of his own fate. Everyone, please give her a huge round of applause.
Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you, a very good afternoon to all of you present here. This is Khushi Pawar. I will be delivering a speech on a man is the architect of his own fate. Now, you know, we all think that whatever happens in our life depends on our fate. You know, people think that fate makes man, but that's false. Man makes the fate. You know, there's a saying in Hindi, "Hum hamari kismat khud hi likhte hain," right? Because we write our own fate. And there have been so many examples in the history of India which has proven that man makes their own fate. You know, we are the one who is supposed to pull fate on our strings, not the fate which is supposed to pull us on their strings. A lot of people like B.R. Ambedkar, he was born in a very poor family, in a poverty-stricken family. He belonged to a backward family. And he was uneducated. When he was born, his family was uneducated. What happened? People said that this is your fate, that you are supposed to be a backward person. You have no right. You don't have the right to studies. You don't have the right to wear sleepers. You don't have any right. That's what people said. B.R. Ambedkar didn't listen to them. He said, I will write my own fate with blood, sweat, and tears. I will write my own fate. I'll make my own life. I will be the architect of my own fate. He worked hard, and he didn't believe to all of them because they were forcing fate on him. You know, so he worked hard. He worked hard to make his own fate, and that's why today we all know him as the father of our constitution. He was a person who was born unknown, but when he died, a lot of people knew him. He grew up to be one of the most famous advocates of India. He was a person who was born in a backward family, but he grew up, and he grew up to be such a huge, big advocate that all those upper class people used to line up outside his office to have just a 2-minute meeting with him. He grew up to be an amazing personality. You know, there is this, people, you know, blame fate. People blame, like, hamari kismat is the reason why we are not doing anything or why we are failing again and again, right? But according to me, there's nothing like that. You write your own fate. I am standing over here because I gave the audition and I got selected. And whether I'll win or not depends on how I'm delivering this speech. Am I being confident? Am I lacking confidence? Am I being anxious? Or am I being just saying from bottom of my heart. It depends on me. The end result depends on me. It depends on me. Even Shakespeare believed that you write your own fate. Because you know there is the Lord up there and he has given you the opportunity to make your own fate and no one can take that from you. There is no library in this entire universe named as your fate. There's no such thing. You are the one with everything in your life that is happening depends on you. It doesn't depend on someone else. You know, we all had exams yesterday. Some of us will score good, some of us will score bad. It doesn't depend on our fate. It depends on how much we worked hard. Did we do our studies? Yes, we did. And that's why we'll get numbers. If we will not study hard, how do we expect that we will pass? We won't. It depends on us. We write our own fate. I'm standing over here. You know, once I was a girl who couldn't speak well, couldn't speak fluently in English, and I lacked confidence. But today I'm standing here delivering this speech. All those people then said that I have bad fate. You know, I went to shrinks, I went to nuns, and I went to people. And they were like, she's having bad fate. She cannot speak. No, she cannot. But today, me standing here and delivering this speech is a big shame to all of those people who said, I have bad fate. Because I believe in writing my own fate, and I am writing my own fate. Another example is Rani Lakshmi Bai. She was not a born princess like Princess Diana. She was not a born queen like Elizabeth, but she became a queen when she died. When she was married, her fate was to work in the kitchen as a queen. Her fate was to serve her husband and her mother-in-law. But she didn't let that be her fate. She said that my people need me in the battlefield. I will write my own fate. I will not let what other people force me and say that that is my fate. I will write my own fate. She fought in the battlefield and she won. And she is the reason why her name, Jhansi Ki Rani, is the synonym of bravery. Any brave girl is addressed to be Jhansi Ki Rani. Why? Because she worked hard. You know, Sundar Pichai, what was his fate? He was born in a poor family, in a poverty-stricken family. He was very poor. He belongs from a village. His father even didn't have enough money to provide him shoes. He used to wear those Hawaii sleepers and go to school. People bullied him and they said that he is bad. And whenever he used to get any failure in his life, people used to say this, that your fate is bad. But he grew up being rich. He wrote his own fate. And today, a man who used to wear Hawaii sleepers is now wearing $1 million shoes and has a net worth of over $2 billion. You know, according to me and according to all of you present here, I think that our fate, where we are born and how we are born, only that is what depends on the fate. We are born in a poor family or in a rich family. We are born with a silver spoon, or we are just born like nothing. Depends on the fate. Except for that, everything that depends, it depends on us. How we are doing it. How? What we are doing in our life. The end result depends on us. The end result depends on us. But those who possess weak will always blame nature for their failures. You know, there are some people, those who are endowed to fail. Those who are endowed to the ability to fail. Why they fail? They fail because they do not work hard to get what they want, and then they fail. God has given us the opportunity, last thing, God has given us the opportunity to write our own fate. We all can write our own fate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Khushi. That was a power-packed, exceptional performance. And now I want all of you to give a huge round of applause to all the starling contestants who have made this event a great success. And please come on stage, Mr. Aryan, sir. I would like to call you on stage. Sir, please.
सभी प्यारे बच्चों को शुभ अपराह्न। कैसे हैं आप? पुस्तकें पढ़ने से बड़े होके साहब बनते हैं। क्या बनते हैं? और पुस्तकों के साथ साथ यदि समाज का, माता पिता की सेवा और ईश्वरीय दर्शन हो जाए तो उनको कहते हैं साहिब। क्या कहते हैं? तो आज जिन्होंने पूरे भारतवर्ष में एक बच्चों के प्रति, समाज के प्रति एक अलग जगाई है, वो आज हमारे बीच है प्रभाकर साहिब। तो मैं उनको बुलाना चाहूंगा और नीलेश सर को बुलाना चाहूंगा कि वो आए और बच्चों को कुछ मोटिवेट करें। तो नीलेश सर आइए, सर आइए। और मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि सर बच्चों को कुछ प्रेरणा स्रोत के रूप में कुछ मार्गदर्शित करें आप।
आप लोगों के बीच में आज हम लोगों का आना हुआ और रामावतार जी शर्मा, रूप नारायण जी शर्मा और नीलेश जी गुप्ता का बहुत प्रेम और आप सबको मिलने के लिए हम लोग यहाँ पर आए हैं और आप सबसे मिलकर के बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। सबसे पहले मैं आप लोगों को 2 पंक्तियाँ याद दिलाऊंगा और उसे आप सब मिलकर के गान करेंगे। पहले मैं कहूँगा, उसके पश्चात आप लोग भी दोहराएंगे। संकल्प हो हमारा पहले पूरी पंक्ति सुने और उसके बाद में दोहराएं। संकल्प हो हमारा इंसान हम बनेंगे, संकल्प
इंसान हम बनेंगे।
इंसान बन गए तो भगवान भी बनेंगे, इंसान बन गए तो
भगवान भी बनेंगे।
हम एक ही चमन के हैं फूल न्यारे न्यारे, हैं फूल न्यारे न्यारे, लगते हैं कितने प्यारे, खिलते रहे खिलेंगे, लगते हैं कितने प्यारे। संकल्प हो हमारा इंसान हम बनेंगे, संकल्प इंसान बन गए तो भगवान भी बनेंगे, इंसान बन गए तो भगवान भी बनेंगे। हम एक ही गगन के चमके हुए सितारे, चमके हुए सितारे, लगते हैं कितने प्यारे, हंसते रहे हंसेंगे, लगते संकल्प हो हमारा इंसान हम बनेंगे। बोलो सद्गुरुदेव की। यहाँ पर विराजमान सम्माननीय रूपनारायण जी शर्मा जी, नीलेश जी गुप्ता जी और भी सभी यहाँ शिक्षकगण और प्यारे बच्चों, आप सब बहुत अच्छे और बहुत सच्चे व्यक्तित्व को लेकर के यहाँ पर आप लोग उपस्थित होते हैं और अपना जीवन को महान बनाने के लिए आप सब यहाँ आते हैं, क्योंकि प्रकृति ने हमें ये बहुत सुंदर जीवन दिया है। वैसे यहाँ पर 3 प्रकार के प्राणी पाए जाते हैं, जलचर, थलचर और नभचर। जो जल में विचरण करते हैं उसको जलचर प्राणी कहा जाता है, और जो थल पर विचरण करता है उसको थलचर कहा जाता है, और जो नभ में आकाश में विचरण करता है उसको नभचर कहा जाता है। लेकिन इन तीनों से भी श्रेष्ठ प्राणी कौन है? वो मनुष्य है, जो जल में भी विचरण कर लेता है, थल में भी विचरण करता है और आकाश में भी विचरण कर रहा है। क्योंकि मनुष्य संसार में सबसे बड़ा बुद्धिमान प्राणी हुआ करता है, और वो मनुष्य का जीवन आज हम सब लोगों को प्राप्त है। लेकिन इस जीवन को महान बनाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? क्योंकि सबसे पहले तो हम अपने जीवन में शिक्षा को बढ़ावा दिया जा रहा है कि शिक्षित बने, और शिक्षित बनने के लिए हमारे अंदर में जो है तो दृढ़ संकल्प होना चाहिए, सच्ची निष्ठा होनी चाहिए, सच्चा विश्वास होना चाहिए, और इसके साथ साथ परिश्रम करने में प्रगाढ़ता होनी चाहिए, उसमें ढिलाई नहीं होनी चाहिए। जो बच्चा मेहनत करता है, परिश्रम करता है, तो वास्तविक में वो ऊंचाइयों तक पहुंच पाता है। जो व्यक्ति ढीला ढाला होता है, आलसी होता है, प्रमादी होता है, लापरवाह होता है, वो कभी जिंदगी में प्रगति नहीं कर सकता है। इसलिए हमें पुरुषार्थ करने की बहुत बड़ी जरूरत हुआ करती है, और पुरुषार्थ करने वाले व्यक्ति को आप समझिए कि उसको किसी का सहारा लेने की आवश्यकता नहीं हुआ करती। सहारा दूसरों का वह व्यक्ति लिया करता है जो आलसी होता है ना। कहा गया है, संत कबीर साहब ने बहुत अच्छी बात कही है कि कर बैया बल आपनी और छाड़ बिरानी आस, और जाके आंगन नदियां बहे सो कस मरे पियास। जो व्यक्ति अपने आत्मबल को जागृत कर लेता है और अपने पुरुषार्थ में कभी ढिलाई नहीं बरतता है, उस व्यक्ति को किसी के सामने जाकर के गिड़गिड़ाने की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ा करती है। उसके लिए तो किसी से सहायता मांगने की भी आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ा करती। उद्यम साहस धैर्यम बुद्धि शक्ति पराक्रम सड़ेते यत्र विद्यन्ते तत्र देव सहायक। कहते हैं जिस व्यक्ति के अंदर 6 गुण आ जाया करते हैं, उसको देवताओं से भी याचना करने की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ती है, वो देवता भी उसकी स्वाभाविक मदद किया करते हैं। कौन कौन सा? एक तो उसको पुरुषार्थी होना है, उद्यमी होना है। दूसरा, उसके अंदर में साहस होना चाहिए। तीसरा, धैर्य होना चाहिए, कभी जीवन में विचलित नहीं हो, ये बात याद रखिए। बुद्धि, और आपकी बुद्धि भी उग्र होनी चाहिए, प्रगाढ़ होनी चाहिए। बुद्धि तो हो, आज बुद्धि तो सबके पास में है, लेकिन आदमी के पास बुद्धि होते हुए भी आदमी दुखी क्यों है? क्योंकि उसमें सद्बुद्धि नहीं है। सद्बुद्धि के अभाव में व्यक्ति न खाने योग्य चीजें खा रहा है, न पीने योग्य चीजें पी रहा है, और न करने योग्य काम भी मनुष्य कर रहा है। देखिए, आपने देखा होगा कि मनुष्य को लड्डू खिला दो, पेड़ा खिला दो, गुलाब जामुन खिला दो, रसगुल्ले खिला दो, फिर भी आदमी इतना चालाक हो गया है कि गुटखा, तंबाकू और जो है खाने के लिए जरूर गुंजाइश रखता है। आदमी को आप दूध पिला दो, लस्सी पिला दो, शरबत पिला दो, फिर भी आज आदमी इतना चालाक हो गया है कि वो सिगरेट और बोतल पीने के लिए जरूर गुंजाइश रखता है। क्यों? वो अपनी बुद्धि का दुरुपयोग कर रहा है, उसके अंदर में सद्बुद्धि नहीं है। इसलिए हर व्यक्ति को जीवन में सद्बुद्धिवान बनने की आवश्यकता है। और आज समाज में 3 चीजें बहुत ज्यादा हावी होती जा रही, मैं आप लोगों को याद दिलाना चाहता हूं। 3 चीजें कौन कौन सी? पहला, युवाओं में व्यसन, युवतियों में फैशन और बुढ़ों में टेंशन। तो ये 3 चीजें जो है आज समाज में ज्यादा से ज्यादा बढ़ती जा रही है। इसलिए इस पर जो है तो आप लोगों को बहुत सावधानी बरतने की आवश्यकता है, और इन तीनों से बचने की आज समाज को बहुत बड़ी जरूरत है। इसके लिए जो है तो आप लोग जागरूक बने। और ये आदतें आती कैसे है कि गलत व्यक्तियों के पास बैठने से, गलत व्यक्तियों के साथ करने से, गलत वातावरण में जाने से व्यक्ति का जीवन विकृत हो जाया करता है। ये हमेशा याद रखिए। दूसरी बात आपको एक और मैं बताना चाहता हूं कि व्यक्ति को अपने जीवन में बहुत समझदारी का प्रयोग करना चाहिए। जिस व्यक्ति के अंदर में समझदारी होती है वो अपनी जीवन की जिम्मेदारी को समझते हुए, अपने कर्तव्य को समझते हुए, माँ बाप की जिम्मेदारी को समझते हुए वो व्यक्ति कभी भी गलत दिशा में भटकता नहीं। ये हमेशा याद रखिए। तो इसलिए मैं कह रहा था कि बुद्धि शक्ति और आपका जीवन शक्तिवान भी हो। शक्ति के साथ साथ आप भक्तिवान भी बने, राष्ट्रभक्ति भी आपके दिल में आए। आज हम राष्ट्रभक्ति के प्रति जागरूक नहीं होने के कारण विभिन्न भाषाओं में बटे हुए हैं, विभिन्न विचारों में बटे हुए हैं, विभिन्न कर्मकांडों में बटे हुए हैं, विभिन्न प्रकार की विषमताओं में बटे हुए हैं। हमें बटना नहीं, हमको तो एकता के तंतु में पिरोने की आज आवश्यकता है। मैंने तो अपनी जिंदगी के मौज पुस्तक में लिखा भी है कि हम समाज को कैसे एकता के रूप में ला सकते हैं। तो मैंने कहा कि राष्ट्र का निर्माण करना, प्रेम का प्याला पियो,
वाह,
और स्वार्थ की जंजीर तोड़ो, एकता से सब जियो, ज्ञान का दीपक जलाओ मधुरतम व्यवहार से, और देश का कल्याण हो जग में जियो ऐसे जियो।
वाह वाह वाह।
अगर आप समाज और राष्ट्र और परिवार का जो है तो उन्नति करना चाहते हैं तो सबसे पहले आपको प्रेम का प्याला पीना होगा। लेकिन आज का मानव प्रेम का प्याला पीना पसंद नहीं करता। आज का मानव तो शराब का प्याला पिए तब मस्ती, और नाली में लुढ़कर कुत्ता मुंह चाटे तो और मस्ती। इसलिए याद रखिए, आप लोग जानते हैं शराब का अर्थ क्या होता है। शराब कहते हैं, सर कहते हैं सड़ा हुआ, और आप कहते हैं पानी को। ऐसा सड़ा हुआ पानी जिसके पीने से आदमी के दिमाग में शरारत पैदा हो जाए, है ना। और जब आदमी शरारती होगा तो जो उसके मुख में आएगा बोलेगा, जो जीवन में आएगा वो करेगा, उसका पूरा जीवन नारकीय बन जाया करता है। इसलिए याद रखिए कि आप जो है तो एकता के तंतु में पिरोएं। उसको आज के 625 वर्ष पहले संत कबीर ने काशी नगरी में कहा था कि अगर आप पूरे समाज और पूरे देश और पूरे राष्ट्र में शांति स्थापित करना चाहते हैं तो उसके लिए उन्होंने छोटा सा सूत्र दिया था कि 2.5 आखर प्रेम का। बस आपको प्रेम का पाठ पढ़ना है, और जिस व्यक्ति के जीवन में प्रेम आ जाता है तो प्रेम व्यक्तियों को जोड़ने का काम करता है। इसलिए हम सब एक दूसरे से जुड़ करके रहें, ये बात याद रखिए। तो बुद्धि, शक्ति, पराक्रम, और आप शक्ति के साथ साथ में भक्तिवान भी बने। और ये 6 बातें जिस व्यक्ति के जीवन में आ जाती हैं उस व्यक्ति को किसी के सामने गिड़गिड़ाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। और किसी से मांगने की भी आवश्यकता नहीं है, उसके तो सब सहयोगी अपने आप हो जाते हैं। तो जो व्यक्ति मेहनत नहीं करता है तो दूसरों पर निर्भर हो जाया करता है। ये बात आप याद रखिए। एक बालिका के बारे में मैं आपको बता दूं। एक बालिका थी तो मेहनत नहीं करती थी, केवल पूजा पाठ कर्म कांड में उसका पूरा समय चला जाता था। जब उसने कोई तैयारी ठीक से नहीं कर पाई और जब तैयारी ठीक से नहीं किया तो उसने क्या किया, वो जब परीक्षा का समय आया तो कॉलेज में जब गई परीक्षा देने के लिए, तो जैसे उसने कॉपी देखा और कॉपी में जो है तो उसने तैयारी तो कुछ की नहीं थी, तो लिखती भी तो क्या लिखती, तो अपना रोल नंबर डाला और रोल नंबर डालने के पश्चात उसने जो है तो कॉपी छोड़ करके चली आई। उसमें चलते चलते उसने एक पंक्ति लिखा कि हजारों की किस्मत तेरे हाथ है और पास कर दे तो क्या बात है। बस सिर्फ एक पंक्ति लिखती है वो और कॉपी छोड़ करके चली आती है। जब कॉपी निरीक्षक के पास में जाती है और निरीक्षक ने जैसा जैसा जिसने लिखा था उसके हिसाब से उसको जो है तो रिजल्ट दे रहा था, जब उस बालिका की कॉपी भी उसके हाथ में आई तो जैसे उसके कॉपी उसके हाथ में आती है तो उसने पलट करके देखा तो उसमें कुछ लिखा नहीं था, लेकिन कुछ लिखा तो था। क्या लिखा था? हजारों की किस्मत तेरे हाथ है और पास कर दे तो। लेकिन उसके नीचे जो है तो रिजल्ट में उन्होंने लिखा कि किताबों की ढेरी तेरे पास थी, किताबों की ढेरी तेरे पास थी और पढ़ाई करती तो क्या बात थी। तो वास्तविक है कि जो व्यक्ति मेहनत करता है उसको इस प्रकार की भाषा का कभी प्रयोग नहीं करना पड़ता है। तो आप सभी लोग अच्छे बच्चे हैं, आप लोग तरक्की करें, आप लोग शिक्षित बने, संस्कारी बने और साथ साथ में देश, समाज, राष्ट्र और परिवार की अच्छी तरह से सेवा कर पाएंगे और आप अपना तो नाम रोशन करेंगे ही, लेकिन साथ साथ में समाज और राष्ट्र का भी नाम रोशन कर पाएंगे। इसलिए मैं ज़्यादा बातें नहीं करते हुए अपनी बात को यहीं विराम देना चाहूँगा। और आप सब लोगों ने मुझे यहाँ बुलाया, इसके लिए मैं आपको बहुत बहुत साधुवाद देता हूँ और आप सबके लिए मंगल कामना करता हूँ कि आप सभी लोग स्वस्थ और मस्त रहें और प्रगति की ओर आगे बढ़ते चलें। और देश की विशेषता और महानता इसी में कि राष्ट्र महान नहीं बनता है केवल मोटर कारों से, देश महान नहीं बनता है फिल्मी डायरेक्टर सारों से, देश महान नहीं बनता है ऊंचे महल मीनारों से, देश महान नहीं बनता है केवल भाषणकारों से, देश महान बना करता है ऊंचे आचार विचारों से।
वाह!
इसलिए आप सभी श्रेष्ठ विचारक बने और श्रेष्ठ आचरण करें और श्रेष्ठ सेवा की भावना लेकर के देश का काम करें, तभी आप सब उन्नति की ओर आगे बढ़ेंगे। इन्हीं भावनाओं के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूं कि स्वस्थ तन हो, स्वस्थ मन हो, स्वस्थ रहे भावना और मस्त जीवन आपका हो, यही शुभकामना, यही शुभकामना।
मैं अगले क्रम में नीलेश सर को आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगा। जोरदार तालियां।
गुरुदेव जी का बहुत ही ऊर्जा से भरपूर्ण हमें संबोधन सुनने को मिला और मुझे लगता है कि इस तरह के विचार हमारे जीवन में, इस तरह के व्यक्तित्व हमें काफ़ी मोटिवेट करेंगे, बहुत प्रोत्साहित करेंगे और इनकी कही हुई बातें हम सब लोगों को बहुत ध्यान से सुननी चाहिए। और आज के सेशन के बारे में बात करता हूँ मैं। पेरेंट्स भी यहाँ पर उपस्थित हैं और टीचर्स, स्टूडेंट्स। जहाँ पर मैं थोड़ा लास्ट में आया था तो मैंने शायद 8 या 10 लोगों को ही सुन पाया, बच्चों को, लेकिन जितने ही बच्चों को मैंने सुना मुझे उम्मीद है कि इससे पहले भी बच्चों ने काफ़ी अच्छा बोला होगा। और सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है कि आप लोगों ने यहाँ पर आके स्टेज पे आके बोलने की हिम्मत करी। तो मैं चाहूँगा कि एक बार सब बच्चे अपने लिए जोरदार ताली बजाएं। कुछ एक दो भाषण तो मेरे है ना पटल पे बिल्कुल अंकित से हो गए। लास्ट में जो था खुशी का, बहुत ही है ना, वो जो कॉन्फिडेंस था ना कि माइक को निकाल लिया वहाँ से, ये माइक मुझे तकलीफ दे रहा है, मुझे इसके हिसाब से अपने आप को एडजस्ट करना पड़ रहा है, मैं माइक को निकाल के इस माइक को एडजस्ट करती हूँ अपने हिसाब से। सो दैट काइंड ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस, दैट काइंड ऑफ बॉडी लैंग्वेज इज, ये चाहिए होती, ये जान चाहिए होती है। आप में से बहुत से लोगों ने कोशिश किया, ठीक है ना, ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं सिर्फ खुशी का नाम ले रहा हूँ, लेकिन बहुत से लोगों ने कोशिश किया और बहुत अच्छा किया। एंड मुझे लगता है कि जो एक हमारा एक लार्जर ऑब्जेक्टिव है रेजोनेंस का, कि नहीं आपको सिर्फ हम सिर्फ IIT और मेडिकल की तैयारी करा रहे हैं, बट एक सर्वांगीण विकास की जब हम बात करते हैं, ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट की बात करते हैं, और जब आप लोग यहाँ पर स्टेज पे आके इतने अच्छे तरीके से आप अपनी बात को रखते हैं, एक ट्राई करते हैं, आप बहुत अच्छी कोशिश जो करते हैं, ये हमारे लिए भी बहुत मोटिवेटिंग है। और मैं चाहूँगा कि जितने भी स्टाफ इसमें टीम में इन्वॉल्व हैं, सुप्रीत मैम की गाइडेंस में जिस तरह से ये प्रोग्राम हुआ है, तो एक बार हमारे सारे स्टाफ के लिए भी आप उनको मोटिवेट करें। और विद दिस हम लोग एक कंक्लूजन पे आते हैं। वी हैव टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट और हमारा टाइम अब 12:40 की तरफ हम अग्रसर हो रहे हैं, तो अब यहाँ पर इस बात को विराम देंगे। हमें किसी को बुला रहे हैं स्टेज में? वी डन। सो हाँ, एक बार वापस हम प्रभाकर जी, जो गुरुदेव जी आए हमारे बीच में, उनके लिए एक बार जोरदार ताली बजा के उनका भी ओके। आप लोग सबसे पहले पेरेंट्स को हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे, पेरेंट्स कैन लीव। रप्ती मैम, इनको अरेंज करवा देंगे फोटोशूट। NCH1 और NCH2 अपना टाइम टेबल लेके जाएंगे, आपकी छुट्टियां नहीं शुरू हुई है।